it is clear for all to see our nation in deplorable condition. Ghanaians continue to wonder, how did we get to this point? Wait, doesn't Ghana belong to all of us? And not some few individuals?
You just read my mind.
Why must someone come and spoil all that has been built for over 60 years? And we still need to build it again? It's all because of the future of our children and their children. Building the Ghana we all want together.
In 2010, 2011, and no that crowd out but two. Yari told the highest since 1965. Ufuchi. Akachi amumegre nu le baton nu to melo. Da egbe ko bugbo ka mu bugbo duo hi chomi agbede fe mi store we. Ko vu amu ho le nu gble le ton nu to me ko le bublo do le pepe da wi. Ejebe mi avie ejebe matinu o yo menemi. Allô? Elle avait un petit choix, mais elle a voulu. Amour de camion, que tu as habité. Ah, n'a me donné nous point. J'avais mis à chemin point. Ah, mais tu lui. Avec quoi sera de cas, mais le TV dit de nous si nous allons gagner. Ta ekbeke radio XYZ. The Power FM, who find TV XYZ, please, Power FM, which is XYZ Media, who find Mia Obludodo Tause, Abanonia Panemi. And we cover Madel, Kake, and Uvina Meline. Menye dome vivito ya le kakana amebu bu akpedi azoreji ta egbe hova mi agbo ku le mi aji mi amedo mi ano jemeni mi amedo mi ano jake mi amedo mi ano tepe gidi kakemebe godo jebe mi pe abeduko no po mi apene mi ayi jake ndo me mi ayi jake wana ya mi ayi abade le tepe agbugbo agbo ni tonye le mulayin akege chele vivide egbe hemi petade mi anovi ochoge oko nugede beno back pede mi o madel ke mi gale kuku de be amebubu company bubu jidudu akpa bubu acho no va no back pede mi o mi konu na mi anovi mi to cho ajebui Sakwe, Bunguni Kope, Jakiti, Yemeni, Agodake, Fanti Kope, Chana Pentonto, Chichomi, Chita, Abui, number 1, number 2, Oya Pato, Oya de Tudome, Chichoe, Tudome Chemiamek Bohomelo, Abeleco, Lemia Unene, Oya de Mamio Atakope, Oya de Block Kope, Ta South Dine, Lemia Dumito, Chichomila, de Karaka, Weaveo. Yano pole kake ameha le dukore si ademe chichobo nuziwe tane nu vale omia me vide me se ma kpode ata mele nu popu le wa bede jodagbe ta XYZ ne vovo le mia wu mega hia na mi jodagbe Monday kokpode Joy kokpode Metro kokpode TV3 kokpode other stations emi avete mi jemeni emi dasele nu tanakpe akpo Yemeni akpo Jakiti akpo Agodake akpo Chita akpo amesia me mia bete mi nya le chie wo he chichomi ko amesia ma akpo de akova peme mia ko amane amemi to he ku he loji anyima wonu adamere keda ngba o akedo ko mia bete mia wonu de ka wanye jejenemi alebe na mere fami bi akonu venemi de anya fike wa kono ve miawe ji miawe dom de dowe anyuma wandeke ate miatare to penemi.
Many were living in the comfort of their homes with their children and the aged. Today, their investments, their belongings have been claimed by water and virtually dependent on the benevolence of philanthropists, ordinary Ghanaians, disappointed in government's sluggish response. We are proud of all who have shown love, praying for more hands on deck. Through our campaign, we have donated cash, clothes, food, footwear, detergents, parts for kids and women, bags of rice, sugar, gari, tubers, fresh bales of used clothes, water, cooking utensils, name them. We are particularly grateful to Piwak, Herbal Medicine, and Medimosis, because at the time we were launching it, they gave us hope. Each of them pledged 20,000 cedis about a week ago. So told us that after all, there are many Ghanaians who were ready to serve this cause. And many of them say, don't mention our names. We have made our first donation, and we tend to do so every weekend. Last Saturday, we were at Southtown. We were taken round by citizens to the Komboni TVET campus, the hospital, the mortuary, just to have an idea about the devastation across the many communities affected. We're at 3 communities. That's the support we give. Agbeve Electoral area, where over 800 people have been displaced. So Agbeve, Chachukope, Ajake, Amuto, Akloti, and so on are some of the communities. If you go to Agopo, over 700 communities. We have Kundopo, Agokpuenu, and Komboni, and Agave, about 300 communities. We were given the opportunity to give appreciation to the people. Today, we are here and proud to say that of all the things you see there, they came from ordinary people. There were people who, they themselves, what they will eat is a problem. But they said after watching the TVs and the videos, they're just imagining that they wake up one day and nothing. Just imagine, you live in the comfort of your homes, maybe gated, walled. So by this time, your kids are playing cartoons or watching DSTV or watching TV. Today, they are living in classrooms, and they don't have the opportunity to even get access to phone to play games. And you can imagine what will be going through the minds of these small children or the aged, who perhaps will be relaxing in a compound like this, but now have to cope with many people. Some of these children don't have friends around them anymore. So the items we are donating today, we have summarized some of them we could put together. They are a combination of what people donated and the cash we got from different people, some of the things we could buy in addition. We have bottled water. Sachet water is quite heavy to convey, and we're not too sure of the load. That's why we didn't bring sachet water. But today we have 75 cartons, not bottles, 75 cartons of sachet water. We have 20 packs of soft drinks. We have 10 mattresses, at least for now. We have 2 small bags of maize. We have 8 bags of rice, 2 bags of sugar, chocolate 3 boxes, soap 7 boxes, and name them. We have 750 pieces of bread. These small packs of bread that we brought, the idea was that we'll just bring it so that the kids around, we can give it to them just to have a taste after a long while. We have sanitary pads, we have gari, we have milk, packets of milk, about 5 of them. We have toilet roll, about 10 packs, and small ones, assorted plastic bowls, about 63 of them. We have these bowls, what we call dagbobloshi, bowls that they used to carry. We brought them so that our women can wash in them and so on, and several of them, including mosquito nets and bales of clothes. Some of the clothes you see here are brand new. Some of them have pieces of cloth, full pieces of cloth, half pieces of cloth. Because those who give them outside, it could be a woman who has been displaced, but the person goes to church. It doesn't mean that that person cannot serve God, but maybe that person wants to look a bit decent. So some people came with items that they value.
Live on TV as well as International Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. Yede bro ewo Ghana if we say afana baby who hear live on Facebook Live Power 979 TV as well as at Ghana Sanson on YouTube. As was the broadcasting. Now some yede bro ene ewie when we say MPP amoyoku nyame adoma on the 4th November no mokoto aba won kendini ya obedi omanim in 2024 general elections ebetumi abaso no na ensem so ekoso ewo Garu in the Upper East region of the Republic of Ghana over the weekend. Also nsem nyina no the defense minister ekan the empanifo ye wo Garu ekan nyina no ya boano a ye de ebrewo sanso na Ghana Journalists Association ewo mo was no so timi ekoso a eno so no abrante friend say Erastus Asare donko wo multimedia wono ena etumi enya aye aboni kese pa ewo dwumadie no ase Eswazi Broadcasting Group edi omoni echere South Die constituency in the Volta region of the Republic of Ghana nyina gina akosomo dam spillage no ni akwakofa ba ewo North Tongue South Tongue and a Central Tongue South Die and a North Die Krache West in Chumru ene sa areas nyina no de ekoso ho ese wani ensese ka kire wa asifim ye papa na de ekoye munam nsuo no so ni ade nyina no Mr. Erica Hianyo Benny Anti Munyina do money echere ho na Eswazi Broadcasting ene penifu nyina edu money echere ho de obi ano ye bama wo hu ne ekoso ho sanso na Fram Plains North on so no enkoyi ekura ni nyina no so no tibia wo mu no enya ade se ekoyi na so aban emfi wo mu Pro East in the Bono East region ho so sa pepepe honorable Lord Boam bia woni ne MP ya friend say Dr. Kwabena Donko omo ye de omo betima yi bia nanso no omo hi amwa efi adofo nyina ho wo nyina yesema wodo a yabo ano a ye de ebrewo ewo Power 97.9 FM na TV SYZ ye na police stations ya etwehia ewo Ghana nyina aseda kese nkoma Big Ben tablet o madaru matechire ka ho bi Hebron Hills International School su kwemo say excel and shine Hebron Hills International School ewo media of the someone roads as na S natural mineral water was simply natural so papa kroje unye bi na onuma ebebo wapum den ho ban ye papa ma bibia konkan kama ede amount aseda kese nkoma Spanish garlic mixer and the capsules almost had the Spanish jinko capsules so no epia yemfa da kese emfa ma wo mu Safari Valley Eco Resort omonso no eka ho tachiri mu odewu in the Okre constituency in the Eastern region omonso eta ye na chi amuzu aba clinic so etemu ewo Kumase tafunhye so ewo Moru market amuzu junction wa nkraha na krobata bibribe na wa ha sanso ena okọ Western region takrade oho sunwane wo ho tachima oho ene other areas nyina no yadini nyina amu nsem ebebreo midin edi Mugabe Maase obetimi afremi atankore gabi ga the capacity man metena se dia na je se ensempamkutu ena mede ebreo ene ewie na die wo mu ne se enanso mesa chiska bibri sine se start radio ebodawu no start 274 has no ascend dia mame was selected for FM number 1 na fe wabo eye 1 na atil 5 and then capacity intimebi mama ucha 60 Ghana ucha gumusa na ucha 80 Ghana 100 Ghana twa gumusa na ubedi bibiri ucha nko a obede ubedi na onsa aka sika no na so watimi e de asset up business ana bibi 1000 Ghana ana me de me ba mechedi ama won intino SAR 274 has capacity na wasende was selected for FM number 1 na wabo 1 na till 5 bugum bibribi me kire okwan afaso obesene di bugum utwa 60 Ghana 70 Ghana 80 Ghana 100 Ghana which me kure 200 and they on say oh hadie be bia Mugabe machine be fa bia medem SAR 274 hash no wasende no was selected for FM number 1 no abatum e de amame sika lazan kudi cash onsa ebeka sesia ewo eye dwumedie no so me da me won se mete wo mu no mapa S natural mineral water bia gu mimnim me ba fe megibre na ye de ensem no nkyerkyere mu nyina e de abremo me ba sesia Live on TV as was it. No so Power 97.9 FM and eye edwada October abosome ne de to so aduasa e won fimpi no ene aduonu miensemo. Power to the people, capacity man. Mena magina ho sabre mi di sem nyina setemu in all the 16 regions across the country. Yede ensempani nyina no e de ebrewo sabre wo eye oman Ghana ate say ye ni leader oman no enema enkoyie ama sese o ha watete ene amane da efiada anwumire na chese esewani ensese ka kire wo be bia befra bia e won kran Kumase Takoradi be bia light off ni bisa say sabre dumso yi anana Akufo-Addo eja wonu de obaye megawatts be mi nu kontimi fa meka de wo dada no ho na wo hekwa na CNN na a report will say Ghana plunged into darkness amid countries economic woes na chese ye niema enkoyie niema atete apansam CNN na a report so beka kire say eye die gas supply na we na ye we na we na ye we na we na ye we atronko a sama ekokọ so no eche se niema enye ye bisa sesesei na nado ede ye be kodum so mu biem ana na Akufo-Addo wode ye ba be wura dum so mu biem ana de ye bisa no na odundum light na dundum light na dundum light dum light sa embrewafo timina dum light sa ankoda timina ankokafo timina what you say ada na udum light sa nanado ada na udum light sa na udundum light na udundum light be krom de kromaye amafo chele na ba bia ya dum light me amenu asare kids be run about ne ma me say one per light off abewa no da light off adan bone ben babra de dum light na bibi ya ye no asare so ne oba pa ju on per light off madum light kadum so nwasem mo kadum so nwasem na ba na mo aso wahu na ba wahu mo na mo se ye didum so na be kai mahama nkosesa nkwada ne kotre TV no so ende mo hu we na osem kotena se ka ho asem se we ye de capacity, power to the people. If it must be done, it must be done well. If it must be done, it must be done well. Omai iwum enema enkoyie. Kennedy Japan say, I mean, $800 million. So when you see from more contested by Umia. Yenam IMF yakoye my 600 million. Sakronfo we se PDS kan magigye nyina ne krono ya moboni nyina no mu discount go for elections ti Kennedy Japan ni baba ko pe enye me na make on se Kennedy bo ameboa me se enye me Mugabe na make $800 million ti ne sifom ka cho san kofo yi adwe boni wo mutirima eya na dodo na se me sam na no ohye akronfo asefo nko a. Power to the people. 900 million NGS in Bayer Juma. 2 million Baba Ababidi Joma ho. 7th January 2025. Mube hu amemu papa. Fie nyansa amemu a ahun brase wom. Amemu atima wom, odo wom. Mafo hu na ekire wom. Mo heda ko bie nsuo. Se entity votarians for. Ye kanso amunsimi nsan kansen pepe bia e be sha amanfo ni nkwan. Sabe mu bie manu agimi samoko ana mosa ka kire votarians no sabe mu bie manu no mu bia sabe jimi samoko ana mosa ka kire votarians edi wo matem the youth ya man we mu no they are not angry enough aba wo si etu tesukoko pa kire da nado aban na memo ni amemo fon nyansa bi anim wo mu ni doni tema de manipa. The person that about the mawo. Power to the people. There be a mekasi ni to any agent. Yakudi nyina ne mpaibo. Kunkutu dwani ma. Wa bompai de amajo mama. Se nyame ma na hoɔden ne kwatente one ne panifoɔ. Nhyiraka ne obenya bia die no ama obi adie. Bom panifoɔ a wɔn ne nam tunofo. Onumunyafo Julius Abramo, Professor Joshua Labimo, ye maame Valerie Soyamo. Nyame hyamo. Mon consultant papa ya chisa Dr. Callistus mon consultant Joma me chisa capacity Diane mo nyina mo bo adwuma wate ase me nua Brahma Mahama mo bo adwuma Sandogbe mo kwaso mo adwuma ne saa ye nna ana obi adabi Jemesa hu sa power no esesa the wind of change now has here blow everywhere in the country ti Jemesa asi abonten ama enne why no so bebre no ho ase akokọ edie wasa kira kroma se de enye ne fe wote ayiye ne enumadwuma na wobo se ba se criticize electoral commission ni ade a na wo ye number 1 ene sanfon ko na wodi wo electoral commission ho ye to abawi a wontumi me hu figure wo na ne de won ne ye wotumi change figure sam presia wiemu presia san sa wo de adaka mo de ye se menyina adaka m afarijamu na adaka mo se wo mo na wo de bupa kosa bupa no sisi bukosa ewiye ne beba 2024 is just around the corner and I will say we mo criticize electoral commission and we mo objective ye be koso your objective ye media na adwuma ne say ye be dan ye be educate ye be inform na ye dan ye entertain ye de me esa ye wie na ba bia dan wan fa to a dan efiri to sanfo a wodi na sen ya limited registration exercise ho ma manfo guarantor system just say wo ba o faka district level na se ni pa ba oba guarantee amount what you and case can was atua wo de what dey sanfo san na me so de onim hwe a hwe Gabon Ali Bongo the electoral commission person o yema ni bi o yema ni kosi sen Ghana ha 8 min CBM sanfo amodi ni 2020 ni san santwefo a wo mudi machi a na wo matena TV so ana say na ko ebi sit da in 2024 ibe hu mema okruma yo mama de wabawie ibe hu mema e okruma sanfo ko an woka wo sanfo ko an mutie Jemesa
to stay the course that these great names have blazed, even as we approach the 2024 election. This is more important than ever. For ladies, recent years have raised concerns regarding the role of the media. Several media platforms which would have been used as spaces for informed public debate have been turned into vehicles of propaganda and sometimes sheer falsehood. We see the result in the deepening polarization of our media country across party lines. Citizens no longer see things through the eyes of right and wrong. Indeed, this is a worrying trend, to put it mildly. And so as we go to the polls in December 2024, it is important that you bear in mind that media freedom, while sacrosanct, does not equate to freedom to be sued. You should rise up and take up your roles as custodians of the truth. You are duty bound.
I said you finish you asene bai. Unkwane wakala. Umoshe. Wasempakani uya juma wabusuan FM capacity ubo juma Asante region. Kwa so fire sa. Over the weekend yanti asemde yenu animwa wo Garu ewo Upper East region. Asoja for kotigu wo muso anache se ebro NDC na esewoni ense okachire ya chese wo ma buru amanfo papa chese me no eka se de bia me ka chire se soja fo ye ne mo a me se me feel mu too much nema ni bi wo ha ya munya abotre kakra wo bu ni party se de nipa ya aboa we ma bona ma na ka ne be me nyina too bad problem ho a yenka se Garu fo nso mo fa mra nya den enhye mo nsem but too much papa panyini pa wada for me alaji ne cha ne hye no ti alaji abuna ma sad ensemi ama opinion ye fa ne say James Agalga akasa fa ho we a member of parliament for Busa North Sandema in the Upper East region wono san ranking member on the Defense and Interior Committee Parliament wakasa Dominic Nitu MP for Bimbila ono so defense minister ono so akasa yete ensema defense minister Dominic Nitu ediatuja efasa brutalities ya eko so ewo Garu over the weekend.
Working very hard to ensure that Ghana remains very peaceful and that all persons who work for the security of this nation work to the best of their ability and are given the equipment that they need to be able to work. Specifically to the 4 people that you mentioned that apparently some people misjudge them and try to apprehend them. They are in fact members of the national security apparatus, and they were actually sent on official duty. There could have been there was some miscommunication somewhere along the line and mistrust. It's one of the things that we are trying to resolve, because there's some bit of mistrust in the general Boko area. People try to assume things that may not be right, and maybe because they don't have the initial information may try to do things that may not be right. But we are concerned about that mistrust, and we're taking steps to address them. So we are taking steps to ensure that Baku becomes very peaceful. We are taking steps to address the issue of general mistrust, and we are taking steps to ensure that not just Baku, but the entire northern zone is relatively peaceful and safe. If there are people who are not members of security agencies, we will let you know.
Very well. Not just a defense minister Dominic Nitu. Ono so nsema ode etu dwa eno no. Ye tiete mamofo a womo eye Garu hono, omo so omo sema omo de atu dwa.
We're in the room, I and my husband. So they came and they were knocking. So we thought they were armed robbers. So we defended ourselves, not knowing that they were soldiers. So they came in and started scattering our room, asking us to bring out gas, which we don't have. All our rooms, our doors, they break everything and started beating my husband. That is what happened. They beat him until they sent him out. They beat him to the station. It's not fair. We don't even know why they are doing that.
Now, one of our guys fainted. Whether he will survive it or not, we are not in the picture. We don't know what has happened. Some of our members are not there. They've taken them away. In fact, there is what we call lawlessness in this country. And the President and the Minister of Defense must be answerable to this, because we Garu people, we are not just laymen like that. We are also human beings. We enjoy human rights. And we cannot allow our brothers and sisters to suffer this kind of humiliation. It is out of bounds. We must state it categorically that if this is what the NPP government want to bring to the people of Garu and the entire COSAC, then they should better back up, because I know that for sure in Ghana here, if there's going to be anything that will bring about chaos in this country, it's going to be about some of these things and nothing else.
What has happened? Garu here is a very peaceful area, peace-loving people, and we have enjoyed this peace for so many years now. We don't know what the military want and what they want to plant in Garu, so that there will be insecurity for us here. In fact, we are highly disappointed in the...
Not just the course, very bad. Now, you can say, cross a lot, Mugabe, I'm watching you live from Antwerp room, Kumasi. Cross a lot, Antwerp room, the open deal. You know, the 10 crying. Dawasi. Sanso, Ena, Inuya, Adoma Junior, also here live from Sunyani Adoma. Mijise Bibia Bushanfo nyina ho yetie ensema Inuya Honorable James Agarga, Member of Parliament for Busan of Sandema in the Upper East region, and also member or ranking member on the Interior and Defense Committee Parliament. Honorable James Agarga.
That the invasion of Garu was something which happened. There's no denial, and so I take it that the military is responsible for the brutalities in Garu. I've seen the images and it's very disturbing. I mean, in this time and age, that our military would visit such brutality on the people of Garu, definitely something must have provoked the military action. But there cannot be any justification for what we are seeing. I am reliably informed that there was some attack at the Garu police station. There was some shooting incident at the station. Now, if that is why the military moved in, kept the whole of Garu under siege, moved into people's homes, and tortured them to pulp, I would say there can never be a justification for such conduct. Look, those who must have engaged in the shooting incident at the Garu police station ought to be fished out and dealt with in accordance with law. So for the military to step in and then subject the youth of the town, the men, of Garu, to this kind of treatment can never be justified. And I want to condemn the action of the military. Why? Because this is coming on the back of a similar incident which happened at Ashaman, which became the subject of a parliamentary probe. I thought that lessons would have been learned, but it appears that, we are not learning lessons at all, and these things keep recurring. It's unfortunate, and well, these are matters that ought to be investigated. At the moment, I cannot say for a fact that the operation was sanctioned by the High Command or some soldiers were on a frolic of their own, which is why I ended my statement by indicating that we shall push for an investigation, particularly given the fact that this is coming on the back of a similar incident which occurred at Ashaman. As I speak, the committee's report on Ashaman is ready.
Very well. Honorable James Agalga, Member of Parliament for Busano Sandeman in the Upper East Region of the Republic of Ghana, live on TV, SYZ, and also on Power 97.9 FM and all our social media platforms. Over the weekend, Ghana Journalists Association, Omo Etumi Edu Awards Night, no Etumi Eko. So, a branch of Yajuma, Love FM, Kumasi, or multimedia group, Nidi, Erastus Asari Donko. Ono Etumi Enya, best journalist of the year. Now, here a branch and I say, the media would be in a documentary. What they buy now, amount for Galam say, who same any adeno, and no any to me, boa amount for no. In the Erastus, my very good friend, you have a lot of, responsibilities. Yako, congratulations, say, Wabohon, Emodi. Kosuna boy, you might dance, you say, Minia, a year, or him in Teria, and a Timunina Mo, a year, in Shira FM, and Love FM, Masanka, the boyos man, Yisamunina, so, Mohon, a year, Mokoso. Na momo ejumapa na obi oye ejumape biano yakopon eman ho aketua. Over the weekend, SYZ Broadcasting Group also edumani etre Sabdai constituency in the Volta region. Na group CEO ene timi nyina ene koye yo mutumi koye donation edima wamo. Ya honorable member of parliament for Sabdai honorable Roxanne Dafia Mekpo. Wono ene timi hwe ene mpanifo awodo etumi eje enema ni nyina ewo SYZ Broadcasting edimu na manfo echele pa muwe ye no manfo tene nsuo so na se nsuo no e kodo no kwa de boot no eya na enam nsuo no soro edan ni nyina kodi ase na ho ya na chese asefem pa na bibia akọ so kama Kevin Asante na mimsi wonko bi na nso eja kodi bugnatus asa no ewo Sabdai asaboni a Kevin ekosai wo Sabdai ho no. No, Eddie. Donation SYZ Edekoye.
On behalf of the entire XYZ Broadcasting, we want to present these relief items to Togbe and the people of Tongo and Tonakpe, the main place, the whole place. God bless you.
The whole Ghana open TV and radio station.
We give up.
Thank you. Muntomo ade. So many me fans kaka eze mankobi. Asana mokosa na wo se muyi no TV no so. Kevin Asante asana ibe kakra. Ni ahwe. Honorable Roxanne Dafia Mekpo MP for Sabdai. Ono eje niema no e de aseda e de ma SYZ Broadcasting.
Land for the dam to be built so that water can build behind the dam, or water can build behind the dam to become the lake reservoir, isn't it? What we call the dam. But we don't have fresh water. So we fetch water from the lake raw and drink. Now it is polluted. So my chiefs and queen mothers and the community and all the other people, we don't have fresh pipe-borne water. Meanwhile, pipe should have come to us first before everybody else. Meanwhile, the water is also drawn from here for the pipe. Our land is used for the dam, which produces the power. The fresh water is also pumped to other areas, but they won't extend it to us. As for this time, Aluta continua. So we use the problem to highlight the fact that we need pipe-borne water to our area. Ghana Water should extend pipe-borne water to our area. So that because of stagnation, public latrines are submerged, private latrines are submerged, other things are submerged, cemeteries are submerged. Yes. Yes. These days when you die, you must be careful where you are buried. Because the community can bury and water will come in. So it's the joke of it, but that's the reality on the ground. So we are saying that they should give us treated water. We are so grateful you are here. You have no idea how happy we are. And we want Accra to hear of us, the whole country to hear of us, that we are in as much distress as Okujeto and his people are in Mepe, as North Town, as in Central Town in Adidome, as in South Town in Sogakope and its environment. We also want to use the opportunity to implore the ECG to look at the billing for our people. Businesses have been submerged. I'll take you to Germany. You see how many shops. The shops are trading points that are in water. And tabletop businesses that are gone. And homes that are submerged. And if this is the case in many communities affected, then of course the VRA in conjunction with the ECG must look at giving us a review downwards of ECG bills or suspended bills until the end of the year.
Yes, the course so a sub die. Honorable Rosin da Frema Paul, the course so no. Yabeda Timina ase na ya dado fon so I didn't mano e baye ase yenu animal war pro east omunso esu ye jene ne patemu yenu animal war from plains nso esu nti krachi west fon so esu mon koso amfa enema no emra na de menya ne se entade a so fa aba no entade no e wo soro nti mude ba moma enuane no mom enye mo emo ene abro ene ne keka ho no canned food ni ade no moma no enye mo se de be ya ibetumi ede akwa akoma eye adofo a ho oil ni bibia mo de be bia no ye beje ade eye perishable bia no o de ba ye ntimi emfa ento ha entos ni nyado ane sa ne ma no de ba ya be pro nti mon koso a enya adoye no we are so grateful mo amaye adoye so far ni nyina no yakopon inhia mo na onye mo kese momola no so guso eye adwuma mo so a mo pese mo donate through eye momo no motumi so ede afayen momo number no so enche mebo numbers no ede amount na so watumi ede eye usika no afa so ebia na watermale ebia na wo bolga untumi enante emba ye momo number ne 059 7215419 wo send a SYZ Broadcasting Limited na beba abeto so na eja yetumi ayibi na de mo so mo be send afa momo no so no ye de ato ne mani bia ye de aka ho na yetumi ede akwa ya adoye nti na wohwe wie ye ka ho a ya di kan akọ eye mepe na ya san akọ eye Sabdai nti so far so good consequences too and yetumi akọ within eye Tama at the Sato Renchem esimi esiye afa ye move on na ye hwe ensemfofo mu so a isasana se John Dramani Mahama kopiem ewo America memu ya chese wode eye futuo kese edi ama ye nuanu ma wo United States of America executives ne se omonwe said be akroye ebetumi aba omontam na NDC 2024 yetumi age eyetumi no ampanyi kasa yumedi na se ewo United States of America John Dramani Mahama His Excellency yeti nsema odi tuja.
We will not be darlings with each other even if we don't like each other. At least we know that we must work together to make sure that we gain power. And so petty differences have been put aside. For those of you who were not there earlier this afternoon, I said that we have buried our differences in Ghana and we're working hard together. And so I don't see why in the US you cannot bury your differences and work together. I'm not here, but Like I said, when I put my ear on the ground, I hear the little squabbles and little differences. You know, the point is, nobody's ego is bigger than the objective that is before us. Sure. And that objective is to rescue our country, win political power, and make things better for our people. And so, when Timmy was coming, somebody has stepped on my toe. If it's not me, there cannot be any NDC USA chapter. I'm the Alpha and Omega. You're not the Alpha and Omega. It takes the contribution of everybody to achieve success. No one person can achieve success for us. Even me as flag bearer of the party alone, I cannot achieve that success. Because I need everybody to chip in. There are 40,000 polling stations. We're going to select 2 party agents per polling station. As flag bearer, I cannot be in every polling station vouching and making sure that those who are going to sit there on election day are really going to work in our interest. I need all the executives from the branch level right up to the top to help me to achieve that. It is the same. No one person in USA can make NDC successful. It will take all of you to work together to be able to do it. So let's drop all the disagreements. Let's be united. Success is calling us. Indeed, in Ghana today, power is lying on the floor. It's for who is agile enough to pick it up. And NDC is in the best position to pick it up. And we can't do it alone back home. We need you, the diaspora, your prayers, your support, and everything. Elections are very serious business. And every single dollar, every single CD matters. We need t-shirts, we need motorcycles, we need bicycles, we need umbrellas, caps, scarves. We need money.
Our Excellency John Dramani Mahama, our United States of America, ya dear futu sen kabum ehia, mo amoso mote onse mote montre futu so. Greater Accra executives ya de bia ne jadem. Ashemo nikwinu tetechai de bia na mokontokwa. De bia na mokontokwa, de bia na mokontokwa. Mo mote America jo mama kwa kutu omofo. Si ehia nkabum. Ti mo amoso mote Greater Accra region ha no, metu makao no mo fa nto nchen. Yenye power no. Ashima wona we chairman, bring the people together. Na mo fa odon kabom enye adwuma no, ne yenye power. You opposition sa division no mintimi ni wenye hu hia. Nukwenu mom nyina mo fa wodo, tetecha mo fa wodo emmom na Greater Accra region no, NDC ntimi nyina ne naso yie. Me hu region a omo kontokwa executives no kontokwa te se Greater Accra hada. Tutwade nyina. Too bad. Mr. Venyomo ne eye jajamo mo forward do emmom chama de kuka ho na sa tokwa we ni ente mo forward do emmom na party ni timi nyina ne na so yenyi more seats emeka de ye won ho tokwa ne too much mon tra ba bia se timi ntomofo jomama America man bogus and otu omofo no so mo forward do kro ye emmom. Power to the people. Star 274 hash. Now I send the amame. What's the letter power FM number 1? Obo 1 na till 5. And the economic capacity trying more na obedi. 55 no gumu sa bebre 60 Ghana, 70 Ghana, 40 Ghana, 30 Ghana. Twagum sa twagum. What you say? Twagum star 274 hash. What's send the amame? What's the letter power FM number 1? Wabo 1 na atewo 5 Abdullahi or Crow capacity man Abdullahi Sakra assembly man ubojuma ho papa more fire capacity power to the people. Star 274 has no send their mommy kapo utwa ubedi Barbara was say utwa weekend uzi say year because so e Tantra Hill Mobile ye no e Napo na police station na Achimota hon. What you say? Utwa no wenye scan bi no watumi achele. Yes, fans na open. Which chance will be? What you say? Capacity. Which will be? Sa 274 hash. So utie me wo have. Utie me wo hohoi. Utie me wo soga kope. Utie me wo bunkurugu. Yo wale gambaga. Utie me ewo gberoko. Ana utie me ewo eye bologatanga. Ucha ubedi. Star 274 hash. No wa send ya mami. Wa select Power FM number 1. Na fi wa bratum. What you say? Wa bratum. Chani bebre gumusa. Twa gumusa na ubedi. Medame wo simeti omo na maba. Fa bo afonka to na meba me be ye draw no into twa ne big. Na obedi big. 1,000 Ghana. Bitim dey set up business. Star 274 hash. No wa send it. Wa select Power FM. Na afi wa bo 1 na 205. Bo 1 5 no bogum sa bebre. 100 Ghana, 200 Ghana, ucha 50 Ghana, 60 Ghana, 70 Ghana, 80 Ghana. Chagum say na capacity. You call the capacity formula. Material formula need the trend. And I'm Honorable Timothy Atabuadi, I won't tell him. Former member of Parliament for Busa North Sandema in the Upper East region of the Republic of Ghana. And then one of the guests. Nyami Admochina, Mame, Honorable Elizabeth, Ufusu Ejare, Ochina MP for Techimanov, Onochina, so Mobetin and Kan Ewo, inside politics medias. Simati Womo Madame Huaba. Me buy the Kenya ebe san ato amoso e ba sesi a me buy ya draw no so me ye draw no e de amon nti mi ko break twa fatum na me buy me draw wo so wa ye winner me ba sesi a
Easy on your Power for Massacre promotion. There isn't a big, or you're big. Separate enter Power for Massacre promotion. More day I never dollar star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Area now choose Power FM. Now select the number of drawer and put it in Hushim. Draw Krubia 5 Ghana cedis pay. The more as a Russia draw them when they stand a chance able to marry in a big. Hey, you're big. Every week you be also your 50,000 Ghana cedis in a chair. Hey, you're 50,000 Ghana cedis. Knock off your good Star 274 hash. Massacre. Power for Massacre promotion is licensed and regulated by NLA on Caritas Lottery Platform. Kaida drawing Shashada home.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have yourself.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road, Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Notice lately I've been drifting aimlessly. It is. The actual retail price is.
Cine, exclusively on HG Plus channel 115.
On Power 97.9 FM Samson on TV SY na science and maths quiz finance na ekoso achimotafo minim dinti amokoto mo sasa na nado mrebi wan hwe ya na makwawe that pesek for no maben na opoku arefo no so aben nyeize but anado amakofre ni obo wa mo ni din kora mabo se wo mre bi we ya obekwa no ode ne bad luck no akoka nkola no amachi mota akwewe achi mota nso ni se komowe de mi okuma se die poku arifo katachefo bompa ya mamo well ebi ya edu ni die me baba be cheska sana honorable Timothy Atabode ya wonterem ebono numa eja na mekono so Desima kakra kansa na nunuma bono. Me de baba bechiska. Star 274# na wasende amame. Waselete Power FM number 1. Na wabo 1 na till 5. Makachi wase chani bibri gum mame. Chani bibri gum. Uchani bibri ubidi. Star 274# na wasende amame. Waselete Power FM number 1. Na fi wo chegum. Chegum sa ko. Chegum sa ko mame. Chegum sa ko mame. Star 274# waselete Power FM number 1 na fe ubo 1 na till 5 bogum sa mebeye draw ni sisi a ti bogum sa mame ucha 20 na ucha 30 na ucha 40 na ucha 50 na ucha 60 capacity na ne yeko ne megai ni nyina agum nti usutwa Ghana na wo phone so kra fa 5 twa bi say 100 Ghana na wo so achemi no never half twa san say wo de ketwa e ba beje kese sika na egu ye TV so hu ni nyina no adwuma wura se me nchema nti wo so ye wasedi sisi a wo di ane se obe sende ye wo be boss 274# na waselete Power FM number 1 na fe wa batum na ye ko period wo di a ye wa wo dia esiska na me nchema capacity esi me nchiska na ye den ema 274# na wasende ama me waselete Power FM number 1 Ralph de me betum sisi a na eja me first draw no ojai edi atum ede amame power to the people star 274# wasende amame waselete Power FM number 1 na fe wajai gum na bibia so etimi akonkan kama ja atum sisi amame star 274# wasende amame waselete Power FM number 1 wabo 1 na till 5 Ghana ubo to ebeto 10 Ghana twagum bibiri 100 Ghana 200 Ghana 150 Ghana nuance with the Chagum left, right, center. Chagum, star 274 hash. Now I send them, I'm a select. Now if you wabo, Chagum. Now be your Usubidi. When 7,000 Ghana CCR, star 274 hash. Now I send them, I'm was selected for FM number 1. Now if you wabo, Yonko, draw the air beba, star 274 hash. Send it selected for FM number 1. Now if you Jagum mami, cha, trying to be bree. 30 Ghana, 20 Ghana, 40 Ghana, 50 Ghana, 60 Ghana, 70 Ghana, 80 Ghana, 90 Ghana, 100 Ghana, 120, 130 Ghana, 140 Ghana cedis, 150 Ghana cedis, 200 Ghana cedis. Ucha ubidi. Unye chankwa capacity formula na media ma wono ubitum sesia capacity formula no me se obeyede ubitum ene demo no star 274 hash chawo die sesia Aye, when I know that no, sir 274 hash and what's in the mammy. When I know 0245 002, the last 3 digits in the idea, my boy. What the 1,000 Ghana cedis your phone is to say, I beg so. Sir 274 hash and what's in the mammy was selected for FM. Number 1. When we in Wala no so mammy say, what the 1,000 Ghana, your flow fat, you know to train and come up. I beg go phone is to say, 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 Ghana cedis. I beg go phone is to say, capacity. 1,000 Ghana cedis. I beg go phone so say, what the 1,000 Ghana cedis. Tower. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Uchankwa ubidi. Star 274 hash. What's send their mammy? What's selected for FM number 1? What bottom nafi? What 55 in a gumbibri? 5 Ghana, bugum bibri. So on the 10 tens you are bugum bibri. Edenya drawn ubitum. What I say? Edenya ubitum. Bugum bibri mammy. Honorable Timothy Atabuade, I went to him at Nasi, Abunum, Crane, Mamma Kwaba, Nafi, Wusua Wu channel. Namasan ye do no de aka nyina may be bibiri asa aka ho to koso anacha ono abotem mama kwaba bejo suboga bia boko de safo nso e omunyina ho ya omuchia badia ase bisa acheka kran share share ache papa evidence of good living say wife nyame what's the secret nyame is just by the mercies of God. Well, when you said there sitting on my tea under this government here, good living be any home. Unyana o sarena onya nkwana wo apomudia se odanya nkopon ase so ama nkwa ama apomudia ma betina hana. Very well. A car about this economy and the challenges there. Enya dia betima kan asore wa hanmo. Okay. But I say on about him. Well, start 274 hash me first winner no e wala no so. Bemedin wabon din with the whole Ghana obi any bi jesa me nko. Mugabe ni wodin yimiria.
Your friend me especially that friend your friend say photo de la che. The photo malad. People are bottom. I don't know.
O ka se fe.
Me ka se alajo.
Ti wadi.
Meji.
Ucha say. Who try saying?
Oh, I can't believe amiga. Man, cha. And then you have to talk 505. And I've been trying.
505 Ghana cedis.
Take a method now, you know.
Capacity.
Capacity one here.
What?
Original one is here, which I try.
No, unya koko do to me try 500 and what? Chena dia way why say na dia ubedi.
I mean say na dia say I just saw you put out your phone mu ko ni brame. Na me send ka kan ba mo what?
When you scared dia ma me ma number na preko. So who TV no me boy? Number near 059 721
21
5419.
5419.
When ya? That's in Yamisha Power.
Yo.
Cha Alajo get to phone ya get to boss in Amman. Fantastic one. Capacity. Sir. Makati sorry na Alajo. Oh, capacity. Uchansu obidi. Odi 1000 Ghana. Odi. Honorable, yebesa aba ye draw no subiem na yenhwe ye brutality se course so ewo ye Garu. I know you are from the upper East region and you've been a member of parliament before. Situation is na we see hono.
Yo Mugabe me chia Garu for.
And honorable mamfa we won say they so to form. Say Tama Defense Minister Ekasano or say a Namboko conflict, you know, the Kusasis and the Mamprosis or more incense and a do ever. But wouldn't a month for more and a Kasa. So many hand is so here now or more than Kusi or say na Legos area. Or more person than the Faho Eden. I don't know echo into no now no ama Kusasi for no so I alert. The best way national security Oman Penny Momo Mona. He's the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Yes. Mfamona siwo na de moya de asumdwe ebeba no say emfa asumdwe nya den emra ho because too bad. Be a dey kono too bad.
O share brutalities na see wo hono na because sometimes some innocent people are they are going about their normal day-to-day activities omutimi brutalities no beto almost and is serious, especially the conditions under which you were under this government. No, the economy is bad. A man for struggle said the then if you bring another pain to the Mugabe, it's a serious matter. It's a matter that national security must take it serious. It's a matter that the members of parliament or rapper is not just free Garu and then Timpano constituency, but the whole issue is that people must be concerned. People's human rights, their freedom of expression, their freedom to walk about, their freedom to do it should not be trampled upon. Say they do. Share pictures like say they are one man for that or no. And Boko in particular, with regard to this, it's a volatile area, and because of the chieftaincy dispute on Hormone, everything must be done in line with law and in respect to the conscience of the people and to the cultural practices of the people. I was trying to follow to know, say, at the crumb potting tia, it's terrible, Mugabe, and it shows the breakdown of security. Look, we shouldn't take the people of Boko or any other place within this country for granted. I asked the military, the military command, and how they should ensure that the law works. The Oka now was a chief Namako, it can't happen. Look, the people are saying that no, and it's even against the Omokoyeno. It's against it. You know, that was the major issue. Then you go to Mamprugo chief. You are violating you are violating agreement. You are violating the conscience of the people. It is bad. But it should not even come up at all, Mugabe. Look, like I told you, under the government, people are suffering. People, even a lot of government workers are more Boko, they are flying out. It's just Garu and then the other areas, they are peaceful areas. If the youth there, Omar committee here, you arrest them, and you can arrest them through their chiefs. You can arrest them through their member of parliament, through assemblymen, through the leadership of the area. You can request them to go now boom to this stage. Look, as at now, we don't even know. Some could be bleeding inside. We don't even know the extent to which I have boom. Anything can happen. So we are calling on the government to take serious matter. But you know, this government, anytime it does something like this, politics in Kwano within them, politics in Kwano within them. And I wish, look at the picture, look at how people are lying down. It's terrible. And people, yes, say now, man, for legitimate work, it will come to a standstill. People have got their wives and children, they will have to leave everything and then go there. And the politician, a friend is saying, Minister for Defense. I think that is bad, and the government must rush. In certain area, government will always rush And to do so, we are expecting the speed with which they handle similar issues. Okay, take my issue now about 8 people died. The government didn't do anything. People have been assaulted. Ayawaso West Wagon. Look at the Jura case. Up to today. Yes, set even committee to investigate. They set up committees with the public, with the taxpayers' money to investigate. Up to now, none of those reports have been implemented. Ayawaso did very clear recommendation that the people should be arrested. They disrespect the regular enemy, and sometimes I have a assembly. I am against they are not professional soldiers. You see, this kind of MPP invisible force, almost say because no army what is so Delta Force for no it's too many, so government must set up. Pressure must be brought to the
baby are they know if free urban Garu near Timpani near and no that even Kusasi for the dominate.
Yes, that area is Kusasi.
At that night, not that kind a national it was only a national security for at that night, no. He said, I'm not for so on bed, Johnny say, Nipa be among the most smuggle will be the Nabi Wurakuru Muntina, so you best sorry.
Oh, this national security concept almost so much. They don't even know how to. And the BNI and maybe who is yes. Even national security, you don't know BNI, will know even CIDs. You didn't know. They say there, invisible force MPP hoodlums. Yeah, conform no Obia Kitagota. Throwing their weight about national security personnel and so on. All the 10. And you see, some more look, you cannot just enter someone's premises or even that area without notifying the chiefs. There are some the leaders of the place. They have members of parliament. You tell them that you your operation will horn into Mokono. Among for people should work with them. People should know that we are going to receive this national security. It should be a day 10. And that people should see them and identify them that these are with national security. So first and foremost, they should know that they are coming there. We are not in a war zone.
Was not even aware.
Yes, we are not in a war zone, Mugabe. We are not in a war zone. No security there is under threat.
Are you taking light? Say, we pass our Boko conflict. And I say,
yeah.
Esoro no awo na ase no so utiema chaka.
Yes.
So man when you are betumi e de asenkase.
Betumi de asenkase aba. Ntina ya e free upper east no. We are worried. We are worried because
President Kasai say enchi wo hene no ebesi na obi antimi ansi. Omo so sori be kan say do ye bema no. Omra so obechi wo hene na me ya de ahwe. I wasn't Kasai issue way between Kusases and Mamprisi. Was a kumatimi atenase. I dear some Driaba was say,
Nipa na wankaese o leaders and ye Baumia. And another the Oko can ask him the president, another Oko can ask him, Oko can have and name put then and him say, no. Now, Baumia will through on my way part of the region. Because the campaign, no, but you know that yes. But you know that the people of Garu, more party people, they are going to. And if the people are, their security are being threatened, what is the vice president saying? Then the vice president will be about the chieftaincy problem now. That is the real issue.
It's their son.
Yes, it's their son. But what is he saying? He has not said anything. What is what can be no, the people know yes on betu about you. What can't say no you. Now can't some people can know what is true and what is not true.
The President Akasa say there's only one Bokonaba. Na ebesi nei the president jina mbieso kan asema kokko akwa na de waso mu de to no president na ono akokan na asem no omutumi entrance no mfra family ni nyina entrance na somdwe ntimi ma
president akoka so how many having the president make pronouncement and fanya adwuma okroma. President Kasema no, he doesn't for the president no certain behaving doesn't mean that doesn't show he's in charge. The president is supposed to be the national security coordinator of the whole country. That's a sama banasa waka say make team na me the ohenana. Who should be able to disobey your authority? Who is disobeying the president's authority? Then there should be someone who is acting as the president.
Over 200.
Yes, people have that we know. People who Mugabe, the issue is that if the president said, and the president means his worst, who can stop the president? Who can stop the president? The vice president, fortunately or unfortunately, is from the same place. Why are they quiet? Maybe I say, it's more to just using your mouth to say something. They must enforce the laws. They must ensure that people who have violated the law should be arrested and dealt with in accordance with the law. If you think if they were doing that, because I'm wait me the answer is IBM. She said, Sunday or here call Mampugo and skinning. It would have happened. Who encouraged them to do that? And what is the president doing?
But who could do or who could see no baby now?
That is the issue. These are the problems. And that is what I'm saying, that Mugabe, the president is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. The president must act. The president must be seen to be acting and acting effectively. He has executive power. One of them out apart from the president. He's only a weak president. Or you'll be a several pronouncements this president has made in this country. People have disobeyed them. Oh no, a pronouncement on a lot of issues, even economic issues. I'm not going to do haircut. We are not going to do that, and they did it. We won't do that. The name of doors one back ambassador. Oh, and yes, on Kai or Kai, but or say Ghana for no, we are not holding him. We are not tough enough to put fire under his feet. Most of the time, he does these things and goes scot-free. Fire. No. So he does these things and goes scot-free. Well, yes, I never know. One holding to the fire of accountability in this country. One more essence, holding, all of them, they've become mute. How your religious bodies, how all the other people who used to talk when John Draman Mama no
president. Former immigration officer, you could police for, you could soldier for, Boko conflict you, a painful wu,
with the shape, even government workers are only leave you on.
I'm a business
have gone down. I've often said that the Boko ye kura honomo eniji. Only you know, apart from the business, it's a place you can do socialize. It's a beautiful place. But you can even just take your car, drive there. Yes, you can chop the kebab, you can enjoy yourself socially and come back.
What the highways?
Yes. Now man for us why shall one point how to talk kebab now. For me, Mugabe, it's a lapse on the part of national security, on the part of the president. No, the government now would have to investigate Niamane Kosa. Mate, Honorable Galga Kasa, Mate, what do you call it? The minister said they must ensure that they arrest those people. Investigate national security. Yes. So if today one more catches a soldier for police or
communication, yes, communicate and I do the Zoom because Oko Bokwa say oh sorry anajo now we kusasi no kopie mamprisi for area anajo wonko fi and I also ye kusasi na kopie with the other side so a wonko back
now one mark na kopie hon
it is anajo the Zoom na national security for there no kope no hold that.
That is the issue, and that is how the investigation should come. But you know, under this government, investigations no koba say omo de kataso. Look, a lot of investigations are now kohono. The president will come and rubbish it. Ukaya Kuntamani issue about the president Nkojina Okasa Kuntamani and Yebonibia cash for 6 issue in parliament they were investigating. The president cleared them. Cecilia Rapao clear or no put the no Kasa my love, my dear and so on, my duffel. What kind the dirty oil at bust? I know more investigation. Contaminated fuel. No, are the beer now on the subject investigate? The president cleared all of them. It's not the matter of that.
Arrogant, Attorney General.
Attorney General, very, very arrogant, and he thinks that the whole.
Negalam say we any so any Erastus as I don't call love.
Yes. No, but Mugabe, there's so much in that report, so much that you don't even need to be an attorney. You don't need to be a lawyer. There are pictures. There are pictures. Mugabe, there are pictures, there are people, they've captured everything, the data is there. You don't need Professor, yes. It tells you how arrogant and how corrupt this government is with regard to Nema Isi Okromhano. And one question I say, Bisa Ohanomono, is this. Frimpong Boaten report no. Where is the report of Charles Bissiu?
Very well.
Charles Bissiu was the secretary to the committee. It no patches up to the time now. He must also present it. Where's Charles Bissiu's report? If you are saying that Frimpong Boaten's report doesn't contain anything, what does Charles Bissiu's report contains? Because Charles Bissiu must also write a report.
To the Attorney General, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Charles Bissiu must also write a report. If the 5 of us have been given a job to do, listen, you, as the chairman, you must also write your report.
Yeah.
If I were a secretary to a committee, I must also put pen and paper down and write my report. Whether you ended the job or not, you have to give a report. So why are people, I don't know, I'm phone business say Charles Bissiu in the report no info.
Very well.
They must ask that question. Where's Charles Bissiu's report? And I want the unsure report to be here.
Live on TV as was it, and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana. And Usugusua, Uti Honorable Inusa, Assemblyman Subriso champion, retain. Wana Oko Subriso for say, Kosu Boyjuman, Omo Ambatwamo, and say, oh, you be our bro, Mwase, Puntu Sudie, Kania. Bia de danako kama ye tawo chi painting what you say wakoma etuyem enche na assembly elections no so na no so be baso nti no coming with no we
next month
ye be hwese ye be memo omo platform no mo so atimi abeka ye omo ense masada kesen koma Spanish garlic mesa na ne capsules na umada maka ho ta chire ne bo adwumadi obi hypertension hawo sasabro enetete wonsu tutututui oba akomficha no ayase bo dwedwe bema ye Oda na jwa udwunso bibiri ansa na de achen odware awie na ho ye wo hene na gastric ulcer na etete wa me kan for Spanish garlic mesa ede ama wa ne capsules ni pibinom na wonya Spanish inco capsules nso a boy increase blood flow to the brain and improve memory and mental sharpness. Pharmacy shop na ebe won no bowura ho subire so ubowura brada weba no ho a yo pebia obenya mo amwo media nso pharmacy shops e won nyina mo bowura ma mo benya bi na adumura atepa ubowura ma obenya bi ato 0266114311 ofra yebejo so amuzu aba clinics amen kancho bema waye mre ewo mpam bema untumi emu adwuma yie wo bema no so no ntimi nyina so kakra bia na ase ajo sorry kakra bia na ajo ese pesasa sa na timi asa sorry enye esa untimi mfaya yie ubezi utumi fire na efe watankolega biga na waje so namdia na wanya muzu ya ba clinic odi wani kire ho a obeboa kwan obi nro de be mema mo anom no bitumi ama obema na gina so yie low sperm count for ni kire ho prostate problems severe waist pains sanso na early ejaculation okọ animu a kayire si ani wajem obeso ho ye din na utimi bo adwuma won pam ne efe wo se Timothy Ataboadea na do ni akire amuzu ya ba clinic stomach ulcer amuzu koko amuzu alcoholism obi a wanom sasa atro obeso jansa nom no nso ye hwie nyie wodi wani kira amuzu ho a owedu odema ensa no onum se duru na ensa kora enye wakono biem amuzu ba clinic ewo Kumasi tafo nhye so oben eye Moro market ni yepa amuzu junction kaso among from police station ben ho atimota nso owo Kisen village oni Puma filling station no na edi enhwanimu Medina nso o main station adjacent Melcom na Shaman so Lebanon second step from amuzu 0241 959326 0241 959326 offer Dr. Amuzua obeje so Safari Valley Eco Resort ena free womo ewo Dewu ewo Okre constituency in the eastern region wosifu ani eche ho eba wildlife experience womo ewo experience yi papa obi a opese woko na eja nantwi ene emuai omunama omodi enuane ho nyina ne emu omo akon mo ewo ho no modi enuane enyese kuura akoto enambia nti wo wi natwene wo sense natwenam ne de ye aduane a wo wi say aponche local and continental dishes bibia wo mo ye bi ewo ho na wo mo owura wo mo hotel rooms no ma otimi say yes baby penny say busua family ni nyina mo pese mo kwaji moni a obetimi akọ na wonu maye ho no bekọ na wo buku ansa waye bibia reservation eyi bibia kama edi amount waye wedding ewie engagement ewie wo pese wokọ ho na wokwaji wani honeymoons ni ade a birthday celebrations nyina no omo akwanya ewo ho edi amount omo to gas mpanimfo a omo wildlife experience a omo de obeko watimi akɔhwɛ antelopes watimi akɔhwɛ omo zebra no mo nama ho say yes ene koku otwen adoa jata sebo watimi akɔhwɛ nyina omo wo swimming pool nso ɛwɔ hɔ ɛsan wɔ gym ɛwɔ hɔ ti wode wokɔ anu akɔ bɛda ama ho ato for more 05969143994 05969143994 obetimi visit our website on www.safarivalleyresort.com which means so check Safari Valley on all social media platforms. Mebo amabibia akonkan ede amount. Rebuilding Hope, SYZ Broadcasting, Piwak, Kambum, Edemwa, Edema Yunuanuma, Ayakoso Modam Spillage, Eduomo, Aye Nye Papa, in some part of the country. Tisabri, SYZ Broadcasting, Akoya Doye Tosumi, Ebesa Koni Tosumi and Sanin and Nine Show. Intimokoswa, Munya Doye, say donate in cash via Momo. 059-721-5419 SYZ Broadcasting Limited eni begu so emo na wode ba ye beje anwa na wode ba ye beje mpaboa na wode eba ye beje samna na wode ba ye beje nti enema no momfamra ne enye bi nkomo mu enuane ni titu sanse omu bi bia sei enuane ni titu madawroma esremu bebre they say givers never lack de obeyi bibia abo bia ne ameso behwe so na wo hye wo nyuma ne wo hye wo fie mu nam sadi yesu nti madawroma mokoso ana monya adoye yesu ntimi nkoboa afran plains for yentimi nkoboa pro is for yentimi nkoboa Karachi West any of da inu mo makanyina yentimi nkoboa wo mo so bia yedui honorable Timothy Atabode ebesan abemudie nanso enei ewose mitimi HSK minu Raman bia wo bia sedakese enkoma na subirisufoɔ nso a mo enjoy show no NDC secretary wo subiriso say ijane de mo enjoy show no fa ya wagye ho bia tumku ha obi ehwebi sanso ana madam Agata ene stadon ko mo nyina mo enjoy julemo mo enjoy show no enti mo nkoso a nchele ma jesa ho ya wie ibrasedo mo nkoso brabu mo nkoso a enhwe mo amodehye tepamahene na na dusu antwe wampem na natini TV ho goso mahene na nakwese bosompra ono so etini TV ho a enye asamketo akora mo nkoso hwe mo dehye adwuma ne de mebon sa ne de joma ama aba fire kwache ene eja sampna omo so etu mu TV ho ehwe eja kwakuka kraka nso etini TV ho brasid nso etwa ho ya wono so ehwe bi mu nyina ase muga kajagum ne enko mame zinabu ne eja lasa mu nyina kajagum braya ya kajagum na Imam Tairu Imam Samuel nyina no nkoso na monhwe modehye sa 274 hash no wasend amame waselete Power FM number 1 na afi watobo wabo 1 na ate 5 bo bibregum sa onzo obi atwa 505 Ghana cedis meboa wadi 1000 there's no way say we try usuru a winni we faketo abeje kese usuru a winni ayete say wote ya na oti osu na boyfriend ete eyekpon ode ase ofa wu ba wawu ziwuni akokodu a untimi ntwe sampran so ade ase wote ya na ukọ tema community 25 wuni onya capacity abeda no akọ untimi nkọ nti wote ya na akọ kaso a ate ase obebre ate wo se wo ye capacity ho de te se Kevin Asante mo sa wini how capacity Kevin Asante se oba ne sika bon ho Kevin Asante oba sika bon ho Emmanuel Kisi ohun na ho se sika bon ho capacity Emmanuel Usu ono de ko ye biasa star 274 hash was send ya mame wabo 1 was select Power FM afi wabo 1 na at 5 bogumusa na yanko yenim well honorable Timothy asane ye beko ye next topic no yenhweka bibi kakra on the NPP Kennedy say 8 million a year 800 million dollars and no demand is when see from and so say no Ghana who don't nya dia obeje say scan ye kwa IMF akopɛ 3 billion ama ya man mu 600 kwa ye bosi say scan nyina no mo de ba be elections Kennedy nsema wakan dia na wakafa
Kennedy nsema be bre waka yeso anopena mo one of your sister stations and I make us we share the campaigns in Electoral. The fact is that they've worked it in such a way that maybe the prime minister. Now the question you ask is, Mugabe, Bawumia is already a battered candidate. We will be a he cannot win the 2020 election, 2024 election. But the question now is, why Argentina Nana Donen Crawford pushes a Bawumia will be their leader and their flag bearer? So that when he becomes their leader and their flag bearer, he will protect them from the stolen money. Ghana and Bawumia is the only one who can protect that looted money. Because the data shows that Bawumia you voting we are campaign ben or we are quite to and if any flag bearer goes out there to say campaign, say your friend saying Dr. Bawumia Honmokano, he has not told anyone any policy. The only number can say, oh, you vote man, I know a Muslim, why you Muslim vote. You vote man, I know or a non, he will take the northern votes. Or no, he's from the Zongo, he will take the Zongo vote. And any presidential candidate that is campaigning and his strength is sectional votes, tribal votes, religious votes, that means a failure completely. The person can Bawumia country obiana say me one district, one factory na ejuma. Me catch upper east force and basic Palugo damp no. Palugo damp na I feel there we are having a farming activities there. One village, one damp ejuma. One constituency, $1 million ejuma. Into say abedru hana say free Kennedy are no. Second is almost money $800 million. Hey, nipa ba kunkwa $800 million. Yeah, the man is so see for number vice president. They want to protect themselves to be in power. That is where the people of Ghana must look in the MPP in their eye and tell them that these are a group of thieves, they are gangs who have come and steal, and they've stolen Ghana's money. It's very clear. Mugabe. Akosombo dance pillage I call mono.
Sensible way from the president. Look,
that president no. So what do they want Bawumia to win?
800 million.
$800 million.
Now you be on to your mama, NDC bribe say your mama and swing for man.
Hey,
what's the way you have an obvious master?
Yes. So the politics they are playing is like this. On per se Bawumia win at all costs to protect the money they've stolen. It's
within MPP.
Which is within MPP.
Akamahama.
You see, and they also have a belief. NDC now we are Ghanaian, then you need a changer. It's Bawumia that you are waiting for them to bring because you're trying. The Obama catch about the dollar. The Obama catch about the $1 million per constituency. We are waiting for him. It is something that we are waiting for him. And you know, this tells us that IMF sikanumpo amokwaji abana nyejuwa papa no ombe pompe agu elections mu. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. 2024 bebano sikom de be by elections many small money, but that won't save them. That is not good. We are going to be talking on policy issues. Elections trust me, Mugabe. Oh, in the spiritual realm, your mama is already the president. It's already. Okay. And once something is done in heaven, no one can change it. No amount of witchcraft. Yes, no amount of witchcraft can change it.
No caricature.
No any caricature. No black magic. No one can change it. And you see, Mugabe, these things, yes, true. Look, the people of Ghana should use this. Use a way to say eye opener and BS momo. Say ye package ya kufa dono no crop for ban. Some idea be do more chrome. Some funkwa, sikariankwa, arrogance, disrespect for the people of this country. Bawumia was say be the neighbor, and can you say you are insulting the people of Ghana? This is someone, if you had anything to do the economy and can so recommend Sanya Man Emma, the president, to solve the economic problem. It means you have no solution to the economic problem. That is where we are today. Debt to GDP are 99%. We see the NAS falling. Petrol prices are going up. DMB no Bible catcher man for bet yeah NDC for any Ghana phone you number to abano on person from Bomia brand and Chrom said there Ghana for a near be and yes some be displays be and mass for the same Bomia but Modi Baba area my best a Kennedy Akasa we are not going to take his and then you see such utterances the OSP, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, should go in and investigate such allegations. It's a clear case because you don't want the car. Say I'm so party and Sanum car say 500 million and car. I don't know. 500 million is shot. Now 800 million or more promising is almost the man. No one secret no be vice president.
Showdown as that.
Showdown as that. You know, it is something that we know what is going to go on. The whole flash. Parliament be parliament.
Na me bompa yeso monto maba wo mi.
O meto amaba wo. Eye dan ya o meto aba wo mi na.
Woni you funu woni nyade ayewi.
But Mugabe winim China tomorrow parliament is resuming. Check parliament and see the number of MPs who bid. Omu nyina omu de ba omu echi.
Omu ye campaign.
Omu ye campaign. Omu aja omu adwuma. We share the CEOs, we share ministers, we share regional chairmen. They are all following Baumia throughout the country. Say Baumia forming on one team. That's what the go about people know when you 50+1. I respect that one than using state resources, using people who have been appointed to take care of the state, using the taxpayers' money to go around with all your ministers, with all your MPs, with all your ministers, with the CEOs, with presidential staffers, with the president himself, the vice, the girlfriend, the chief of staff, the Gabi Ochida, as against Kennedy and his people. But still, it means that Bomian will lose elections. Because they are going to use money to buy the delegates to go and vote. Yes, some vote. I vote in the fact that they are going to lie. Now, I may can't be catching on 200,000 delegates. I say, I am winning my 7 year account. I can say 200. If there are 1 million people and they want to buy, they'll buy them. What they can say that Samia Oku only social and social take care of what? Upper East. When we take care of Northern region, when we take care of Asante region, Bonafo, Omachi Chase Kanamo. Intina nyebo umiano nebejina one dogo la TSS kano. Afena akranation because they've divided it. This group of people take care of the Upper East delegate. This group of take care of Upper West delegate. Take care of here delegates and so on. This kanomo de kwa chichomo. Ediaba. No mu wie no ba no catch said they are coming to increase taxes again to collect our money back in order to fill in the gap now. They are going to cause us a result of this primaries. No? Because obviously now that they are using our taxpayers' money to do the campaign, no? There's going to be much more difficulty. They are going to increase taxes again. Your own taxes are a tribute. Pepper you can buy. What can you buy in town? You can't buy.
Honorable, Medase, live on TVS was it, and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana, inside politics, and at Wasungusua, Wuti, now life we, Yanko Yenim, na if yenye draw no, ebi enkaho, *274# was send their mammy, was selected for FM #1, Wabo Atum, na Teo, 5 Ghana, Missy Chani Bibri, na Ubedi. Sabi me baba ye draw no twa na ubedi me baba ye draw no twa na ubedi *274# was send their mammy was selected for FM #1 wabo 1 na till 5 Ghana ubo 2 a ebeto 10 Ghana twagum bebre ni anko twagum bebre ni anko *274# was selected for FM #1 wabo atum na till 1 na to 5 Ghana 2 na to 10 Ghana twani bibiri gum sisi a capacity formula na na edeko twagum bibiri na utwa ubedi Mr. Grant be bia obi a chia wanwumre utwa ubedi *274# no asende mame sorugo for Madina for sorugo and the demo no yako Sabeka chawo DSC 0544219 last delegates name mo what you say sonne so we a winner on number negusu here with the 1,000 Ghana check go phone so say 0544219 the last delegates name mo show phone so say here with the 1,000 Ghana cedis with the 1,000 Ghana cedis star 274 hash no was Sunday was selected for FM number 1 what bought 1 na till 5 bought 2 I bet to 10 bought 4 I bet to 20 Fatuma Mrs. O train the mentioned so Fatuma Mrs. Madame Hua Messiah another draw na bibia so etimi akonkan hi na Ghana fo nyina 80 san se ha na ensem no 2024 elections yisi che akasa wose yenye mami we pa de everade yakopon well nsema mama ne dia tudwa no wose media no yebo isi ni omo mro se yebo omo achi ebe criticize omo ayenye objective na ye bibia nkonkan na some omo kan nyina the free isi wo ba ne kire se sa di omo beso omo ya ne se omo edesa mediminua eba na guarantee system no omo ebeyi efri mu yenua eye na akoyo na koyo echawo ene ewie obo adwuma koso bo adwuma sa ba hema ho first no bo adwuma ne sa mai kaso asiti ne wasa adwuma e free sa eye arrogant hawa komsina want me en kan ka se eye fish farming na want me define fish farming so ko technically jiwe yoko honorable Timothy on the
easy you see say easy ka se mayam bo mo chisa Mugabe you a public officer. Taxpayers no objective. All along that ECs have been receiving the criticisms, no. It's objectivity. It's objective. One more no my want to say there. Moka shimpo ayenti die e argument die juma. The first and their posture when they took over, when they were appointed as when she was appointed as the EC chairperson, look at her conduct. I pack na ono omuye juma. Wono kwando oba be change rules no. How were the rules changed? The rules were changed anytime I pack bedroom on mono. No mo de o ma take decisions already. So I had to say my freya Moka said, then we are coming with the intention that we are all coming to discuss the matter, Mugabe Uti. Then when we get there, then you tell us that this is the decision you have taken. You have not accepted our input into the subject. So how come that all along you easy come with the criticisms?
So hello, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Accra. Which part of Accra?
Kasua.
Okay. So Kasua the Yanka more center. I'm a person when they say Accra Stella. Very well. Umnia, what you are saying?
I don't trust 70
capacity. Okay, the 70 Ghana. To what they saying? And then what do I want? They will do GD will be BMI a year. 21,000.
That's right.
Uncle, never been a tuna much now. I'm asking you, why? Thank you. Honorable Timothy.
Yeah, it is their own conduct. And how are they handling the EC? Who come on Oka, someone said, General Mosquito, a corner of Besere. Why
are you laughing?
Why are you laughing? You don't. This is public institution. For God's sake, they are public institutions. The taxpayers' money and their mom, someone conducted themselves well. They've done everything. Anytime we do pay, they will no matter. It is not about the people. It is about your conduct, Mugabe. If you're a public officer, your conduct will show. If you show respect, with the Boma man for number would do human mauna, they'll do the right thing. But who call said the mobile after the Tokon up to today? 7 good years you have been appointed. What have you done? What have been the changes? Over an IPAC and audio and this opposite go IPAC. And yes, sir. Because the ruling government are MP before the MPP will support you. MP will support. MPP has forgotten that. Yes, look, here the chairperson. We pay you with the taxpayers' money. We wanted to do the election that we consider to be free and fair. But you are always in the bed with the ruling government. Tembia, the MP before Bekano, Hona Woko, and now baby, and then the MPP spokesperson will come and they become spokesperson for the EC. Umbushi, which doesn't respect people. They are respecting Kwan MPP. If you conduct yourself this way, people will see through it and say that you are not. So you don't Kwan electoral chairperson now, Kromano. There've been a lot of other now. Or more time, Shenema about change procurement issues, basa and so on and so forth. Look at the amount of money we spent, Mugabe Kromano, a changing new voter card because you were in link with the MPP to chop the money. The voter card, new one, and anyone I kita one of my information. And our bio data, no never honmo, who copy normal type with the anabaso. Into the man and casa, her conduct. Disrespect, the arrogance with which we yen and yemo kromha, then one MP before they are backing her. She won't quash a more work in the duechi. Which electoral commissioner in the whole of Africa? The speaker, Boni Soja for no duechi. Who couldn't face there's only if you couldn't face there, more work is standing there. Do we use more work to guard human beings? You are even the Chief Justice of Power, more work in Chief Justice. The Speaker of Parliament, there's no more work in Parliament, there's no more work in South.
Oma says different.
Woman we buy no. One quarter even the EC's official resident on finance, so this woman's conduct is I am man for share, say they know what IEA, no Kasania Mawa Banedi Jumana Mawa. Then you are doing something different from what the people thought you would do. You understand? And the most annoying thing is that you don't want IPAC to give you a decision. How many times has he taken decision from IPAC? How many times have you wait mark assembly or copy no change or copy no change How many times? If you undermine the political system and the institution, people will talk. He should not be telling us, man on chere diebeka. Na nyono na ya chere me kasa all along we've been going one for bi anko school on two school and na so ye sika ye tax na dey no for me he should not be telling us how to talk. We already know how to talk before he came. How old is your friend saying James and Oba be chere say dey be smart kasa no. You should know that the parties have been working before he came. All while which mind say will come, you have to come and improve the system. You don't come to destroy what has been built over the years by amount for a normal building institution. You want to destroy everything before you leave. And after 2024, after 24 elections, no declare Mama Hama or Betima Honmo. It cannot still be the electoral distance. You should give us a break.
On my break and after Yanko Yanim live on TV SYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. Honorable Timothy Atabuadi, I want him. Former MP for Busan of Sandeman in the Upper East region. One a Yeneno Chuchunkomo Elha star 274 hash was and Yaman was selected Power FM. Wabatum. Yankofa a year Minsaka commercial staff a Yemra. Yabani Ababa ye drona Kano. Na Yedian Semina Abbey. Bonus Sia Mampoma any PC Okra Edino Siaka Sebo Ebebro. Minsako Yenfa commercial break masses here.
Masaka! Easy on your Power for Massacre promotion. There isn't a big, or you're big. Separate enter Power for Massacre promotion. More day I never dial star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Area now choose Power FM. Now select a number of drawer and put this on Hushim. Draw Krubia 5 Ghana to display. The more as a rush draw them when they stand the chance able to marry in a big. Hey, you're big. Every week you also your 50,000 Ghana citizens in your chair. Hey, 50,000 Ghana citizens. Knock off you. Good deal, star 274 hash. Masaka. Power for Masaka promotion. It's licensed and regulated by NLA on Caritas Lottery Platform. Kaida drawing Shashada home.
Power 97.9 FM Sanso and live on TV SYZ. And Sempani Nano, ha and a Nina Ewo, ya yade Emao, na Wahunia eti. Sa 274 hash, na wasende, na waselete edi amame, na ubedi, na bibiansu etimi akonkan edi amao. Sa 274 hash, wasende, waselete po FM number 1, na fei, bibiansu etimi akonkan. Tuchatu musisi ya, skane gusu nina no, eye wa na wo baba bedi skani gusu nyina eye wodia djuma wura se min cheni nyina fa mamo sa 274 hash wa send ya mame asalete ene iwie maths and science quiz na school mobile we no samo chele what you say wasamo chele te chele no su discan be chele when you 18 years and above obetimi atwabi sa 274 hash wa send wa salete power fm number 1 na fe wa bo atuma mame fatum sisi a ne enko pusifo no mote wo yeden Osifo motewo eyeden sanso ena yenuanom a mowo Ghana eye fire service for mohwe prison for mohwe na bibianso etimi akonkan na yese ye kone sa pepepe nti kato mame twa sisi a sa 274 hash wasende mame wasalete po FM number 1 na bibianso etimi akonkan kama ede amount sa 274 hash ene dem. Very well. The next winner is 053-1373. 053-1373. What the 1,000 Ghana cedis. Show phone is here. So for it, then can now hear Juma Watinkan FM. OTA or United States of America. So Kofi Kojokin will be my so be still a year or Dofo Abigail. Now what you Michelle Nebushina. Start 274 has no send their mammy. I selected for FM number 1. Wabatum and one say Obebo 1 na 205 bon twani bibiri capacity formula twani bibiri utwa obede ubidi twani bibiri sa 274 hash no wasend ya mame wasalete ya mame wina ewola no so hello minu awodi ne ba bia kasafe
atakulu ka dinga mi kasafe ashama
wana ne baba ni
mi kasafe mi peace
within the peace
Mugabe nie
peace nie
Mugabe sao ka nyamisemo.
Peace na ucha saying.
That's all me cha 22.
22.
11.
Ucha 5 ne sa 22.
That's all.
That's ucha 40 almost by is it 40 something, right?
110 Ghana cedis.
Ucha 110 Ghana cedis.
That's all.
What? Usura windi.
Watcha
what they say 100 Ghana enya yeah 1,000 Ghana me boa.
That's right.
Peace you class watch ya why.
That's all me so.
Na peace cannot the bearing.
Oh, me ba mu books so. Mugabe.
Na nye free SHS you free you know we. Must ato books.
He funny free education.
Yeah,
free education,
yeah, fancy, yeah, why? Peace. And how do you do? And how do you do the cancer? Satu, yeah, fancy, peace. Peace, me Java, be cancer. Satu 74 has no send their mammy. Was a letter for FM number 1. Why am I be honorable Timothy at Abuade? Dear no, the giant.
The flowers now, yeah.
Quick one,
yes. the short one, M says, Medema, no, they now appeal to the public to bring a lot of special food. To also want to appeal to the people. And him say, Kromohan, the economy is so difficult that it's hard time. Now, Adiaka crowd, even if it is 2 cups of beans for it also, and now 1 bowl of Gary, 1 bowl of sugar, 1 bag of Lipton, coffee. There's any money in our money by Mugabe and his team, and then SYZ and Power FM will send for the people, our people there. Now, maybe someone would nam so much in the other.
And nam to say,
it can be chicken packet, it can be nama open.
Was it idea NC?
Yes.
So, anything perishable is
okay, but even like dry fish,
be a guinea fowl.
You know, we are appealing to the general public and all those who can.
I didn't know open them too much.
Oh, now one and pen now. Well, one and pen now.
And I'm no one at the Babacra, Cramandi, MP.
One catches Crama MP.
David,
and in times of emergency, in times of emergency, Mugabe, you don't really contribute discriminate. Survival first.
And no can I tell you now that I got the phone in it from the two. I had the
survival first. Into the annual to be a be on Fambra.
But I was Honorable Timothy Atabuade for your time. Former MP for Busan of Sandema in the Upper East Damasi. Yes, also, then you may know Siaka about Abba, producer Papa Ella, and a Timono or Maya Crado, Modi and you may know Sia Cassia Bono, Tutoniema, Cobasso, baby, a bomber basso, Uncosumo Humanis. But then the dominate in Comochina, and your mamma Honorable Elizabeth Ajari, MP for Techemain of Yanene Betri and Como. Yanko Poncha, na onye wokese. Me mamu nyina mo ni tie.